Hey! So, as you can tell, I've opened up a YouTube channel and I was just gonna create some videos, throw them on there, but then I thought, aren't I best off introducing myself first? So that's exactly what I'm doing right here in this video right now. So, first of all, I just want to start off by introducing myself as Rachel, aka Queen Chi. So, please excuse the way I look. I'm literally just doing my makeup and I figured whilst I'm doing it, I may as well do this video to introduce myself to you guys who are hopefully watching. So, as you can tell from my previous videos, I do have Frenchies. I have had a litter of puppies from my Frenchie. They're now with their new homes. A-star homes, couldn't wish for better people to have rehomed my babies with. And I will have some more puppies coming up within the future. But however, as I have attracted some of my audience and subscribers via those videos, I then don't want to then go on and do something else and then make you feel like I've tricked you into subscribing into a Frenchie channel. So here's where I'm going to put to you what my channel is going to be about. So basically, I'm a mother of 7 children, beautiful children. And I'm also a mother of my 3 fur babies, 1 Siberian Husky and 2 Frenchies. Then I got my spiky baby, which is my little African pygmy hedgehog, Malibu. She's lovely, albino. So obviously in the future, I am having more Frenchie puppies. So there will be some more videos coming about Frenchies and about Frenchie puppies. And I'm going to journalist all of that. Journalist, is that the right word? Journal. I'm going to journal it. You know, I'm going to put that on my YouTube right from like when she conceives to giving birth and bringing them home. And then I'm going to do the whole weaning process. This is going to be a lot on there. But aside from the Frenchie videos, there are going to be some other videos within this channel, i.e. there's going to be some tutorials on how to do certain things, because I know that, you know, I get stuck doing certain things. And then I think to myself, well, if I'm stuck doing it, I may as well figure it out. And then I may as well help others who are also stuck doing this and make it fun. I'm a fun person. We're a very outgoing family. The world's in a bit of a crisis at the moment. You know, there's a lot of negativity going around with the pandemic and so forth. And me and my little tribe, we've been making it a blast. We've been making it like the best that we can. And I thought, do you know what? I'm fed up with like Facebook. I don't really want to be on Facebook that much anymore. I want to do away with Facebook and I just want to channel everything into my YouTube. So there are going to be some very random things on here, from, you know, trips out, road trips, you know, shopping sprees, birthdays, Christmas. I do some homeschooling at the moment with my little 5-year-old. So there will be some homeschooling on here, I'm sure. Then there's obviously my how-tos. Then there's like my hobbies, things that I do, you know, like, you know, I create things and I actually do make a little income doing this, but I'm not promoting that you just go out of your way and you start doing this for your income, you know, but I will be showing you some how-tos. There's also going to be some DIY videos because I've got a project coming in with this dressing table here right now that I'm actually using. I'm going to literally upcycle, that's the word, upcycle, woohoo, finally got there in the end. I'm going to upcycle that and there's going to be a video on that. You know, there's just, you know, loads of things that are going to be on this channel, so I don't want you to feel that it's going to be about one thing in particular when actually it's not. I hope you subscribe by hitting the subscribe button below, and I hope you like my videos. And I also want you to comment as well, like, you know, comment below, because I want you to tell me what you want to see more of. I want you to basically tell me, you know, I don't know what to show if you're not telling me. And I also think, you know, you should just comment below anyway, so we can just have a chit chat, you know, whatever. There's a lot of negativity going on in the world right now, and I want to put a bit of vibrancy out there. I want to, you know, be a person that people can feel, I really enjoy watching that woman, you know. I'm 35 years old. I got my family. You know, I'm just loving life. I'm absolutely loving life, and I want you to be able to see a part of that and to also feel like, you know what, I actually enjoy that video. So hopefully you do enjoy this video, and I'm not waffling on too much now. So I'm going to get on and do my makeup, and I know there's going to be some makeup artists out here that are probably going to see this and be like, girl, what are you doing? Like, your brushes need cleaning. You're not even using the right brush. You shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be doing that. But listen, please, I appreciate what you do. I love and I admire the work you do within your own works of art with your makeup tutorials. But I'm 35 years old. I've been doing my makeup a very long time, and I'm just winging it. I'm not here to be a professional makeup artist. I'm just here to have fun and everything else. So I think I'm going to start off with a story, okay? Because I do like a story. And I want you to get involved with the story by commenting below. And tell me what is one of the things that you've done as payback to an ex, you know, that you will never forget, like that will always stick within your minds, you know. I'm really interested to hear this. I'm going to tell you mine. So hit the subscribe button, you know, because there's going to be more stories, randomness. This is just something random that I literally just remembered, and I thought, you know, I'm going to share this, so hopefully you enjoy it. So I was with the most terrible, terrible man for like 3 years. He was like literally narcissist. He was the most narcissistic narcissist you could ever imagine. Like, I think sometimes people get in relationships literally because they get a kick out of torturing someone. And that is what my ex literally was to me. And I went through 3 years and I absolutely loved him. I cherished the ground that he walked on. Literally, I'm not joking. I was a really good woman to him. So anyway, after 3 years of being emotionally abused, you know, he was always out for the party. You know, them men, they're not men, they're like mummy's boys. No offense to any mummy's boys watching this, but I do think you need to get a grip in life, okay? You know, they think the world owes them something because mummy's always been there for them. And, you know, they're like grown-ass men, okay? And they're still wanting to go out and hit the house parties. They're still wanting to go out at the pubs, getting all boozed up, instead of going home to a perfectly good family that they've got a reason to be going home for. Yeah, he was one of them. Anyway, so he was always out and about doing this thing, you know, at the weekends. And, you know, my children, they go and stay with their dads at the weekend. You know, that's their time. Of course, if they choose not to, then I'm more than happy to have my children with me at the weekend. But they do need both mum and dad anyway. So he would just be off out gallivanting at the weekends. And he had a habit, yeah, I don't even know why part of this, but he had a habit where he would like finish with me on like, you know, it would start around about midweek. You know, it'd start getting a little bit clicky, pulling away a little bit. Then come the Friday, he would be completely like, we're done, we're over. Or he would be like, oh, I'm going out tonight. And he would go, and then he'd be like, oh, I'll be home soon, Maddie, I'll be home soon. But then he'd never come home. But instead I'd get a message saying, oh, no, we're not together anymore. Because he'd go out and he'd find another woman and take her home or go back to her house and sleep with her. And then come back to me the next day like he hadn't done nothing. Now, I don't know why I loved this man so much to put up with this. I really genuinely don't. But all I'm saying is I was an idiot, okay? A real idiot. Ladies, know your worth, okay? Know your worth. No man or no woman deserves to be put through what that man put me through. Anyways. So I've gone through 3 years of this roundabout cycle where he would just literally leave. Okay, he would leave to go off to see if he could find something better, not actually get anything better. So then after like a few weeks, sometimes he would even go like a few months, and then he would come crawling back to me. Like a little mug, I was just like, okay, but then I would be like, right, if this is going to work, these are the changes you're going to have to make. You know, I can't be getting treated like that by you. It's not fair. You know, the kiddies don't need it. I don't need it. You know, we need consistency, which we do. We need stability, right? So he would be like, yeah, I know, I'm not going out anymore, right? Then he'd spend a few weeks being a really good man, proper gentleman. And then the next thing you know, it's like, boom, he slipped again. I become the nag. I was nagging. I was going on too much. I'm too clingy. I'm too this. I'm too that. No, I could sense when his vibrations was going out of league, you know, like literally reel yourself back in, you know. You want me on your arm, be a man. Don't keep playing around. I'm not doing this to you. I don't expect you to do this to me. Anyways, long story short, 3 years gone by, he's gone. He's left again. And someone adamant, like, I'm not taking him back. But for some reason, my heart was, like, so strongly tied to him. And I feel like, looking back, the reason I'd done this really crazy thing is because it was my way of saying that is it. It's done. Because I couldn't just let this man walk away after giving me 3 years of hell, just to let him not have nothing back in return from me. Because I spent 3 years being a good woman. Why the hell should I carry on being a good woman? So anyways, he was out one night, he got drunk. He starts telling me, oh, you're only good for this, you're only good for a lay, rah-de-rah, I don't want to be with you, but I do want that from you. Like, come again? I've just spent 3 years loving your ass, and that is all you want from me. That is how you want to treat me. That's how you want to see fit to speak to me. Like, no, you don't get to come at me like that. So I'm like, okay, well, I found someone else anyway that's a whole lot better than you. I don't know why I said that, because I genuinely didn't. I'm not interested in anyone. I don't need to be in a relationship because I'm quite perfectly happy on my own, which I genuinely am. So, sorry about the cough. It's not COVID. I've had a test. It's negative. So, anyways, later on that night, he then phones me and he's like, oh, can you pick me up and, like, take me home? I'm drunk. I'm at the pub. And I'm thinking, what, you want me to pick, after how you spoke to me, you want me to now come and pick you up? Like, seriously? So then I'm just like, actually, no, I will. Yeah, I'll come pick you up. So when I picked him up, and then I had to come back to mine, he was like, I'm going to give me some food. Let's go get some food. So we stopped by a pizza shop or whatever. And he was like, before he got out of the car, he was like, Pinky, promise me you're not going to leave. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. I was like, no, I'm not going to. So anyways, he went in. And whilst I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I could easily just go. But then I was thinking, I haven't got the heart to do that. It's not fair. It's not nice. I don't even know why, because fast forward a few hours, I really changed my views on that, but still. So anyways, he then gets back in the car. He's making an absolute scene. He's being really rude to these people that are, like, also outside a pizza shop on the other side of the road. Like, he's shouting a load of random stuff. Then he's looking at me like, oh, why aren't you driving off? You need to drive off. I'm going to get my head caved in. Like, first of all, that's your fault. That's not my fault. Don't ask me to drive off because you're a grown-ass man acting like a teenage boy. Like, just don't. That's really immature. It's pathetic. So I'm like, right, I got to go back to mine because I've got to go and, like, you know, sort some stuff out and that. So I end up coming back home, and then he declares that he's staying the night. And I'm like, no, I'm taking you home. So I was literally getting myself ready to take him home. And he then decided that he was going to fall asleep. So he then gets up like 4 o'clock in the morning. Take me home. And I looked at him and I thought, you know what, I am going to take you. So I goes, get in the car, I'll take you. Gets in the car, and my son got in the car as well. And I just go the complete opposite direction to his home, to where he's supposed to be going. Like, I by this point, I'm not playing. I am done with you. I am literally done with you and your clownish, half-assed ways. Like, please, just go away from me. I'm done, okay? And when I'm done, right? So I then started driving. He starts freaking out, like, oh, where are you going? This isn't the way home. This isn't, like, rah-de-rah. Like, no, this is wrong. Like, literally, like, you're not even taking me home. And then he starts declaring, I've got a knife. And I'm like, what are you going to do with a knife? Like, I'm serious. I'm not doing anything. I'm not hurting you. Jeez. Like, get a grip. And I just carried on driving. I was like properly ignoring him. I was just like, I'm not even listening to him. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going somewhere. So anyway, I keep driving. It's like 4 a.m, pitch black. I get to this country lane, which is miles away, literally miles away. Bearing in mind, I got 3 years of hell on me from this man. So He then starts freaking out because we're at this country lane and he demands I stop the car. So I stopped the car. He climbed out. I thought, oh, perfect. So I then locked the car and drove down the road, turned around and come back towards him. And I was just like, it's not very nice being left in the dark, is it? And he's like looking at me and he's just like, he's gone to open up the door to get back in the car. I'm like, no, you're not getting back in. Like, no, sorry. How many times have you left me now and not come back? Well, I'm leaving you now and I'm not coming back. And I'm not going to come back like in a week's time or 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time or even a month's time. Even in a year, I'm not coming back. Because unlike you, when I leave permanently. I don't leave to go see what else I can get and then come back when I can't get nothing, because you ain't shit to me anyway. Like, literally, you are nothing to me. You don't bring anything to me. Nothing worth bringing to me. You just bring me nothing but misery, nothing but hell. You abuse the fuck out of me. Like, I'm not coming back. Then he starts crying. He's just like, oh, I'll give you some money. I'm like, dude, I don't want your fucking money. Excuse my French. I do not want your money. Like, seriously, all I ever asked was your time, your loyalty, your efforts, your consistency. And that cost nothing and you couldn't give it to me. I do not need your money. Like, literally. Period. Do not need it. Do not want it. So I'm driving along really slow next to him and I'm telling him everything he's done to me. And I'm like, you don't feel any remorse for what you've done to me. And then he's calling me a psycho. Like, literally, I'm a psycho. I'm a this, I'm a that. And I'm like, you can carry on calling me whatever you want. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I have not treated you bad at all. And it just went on for about 20 minutes. Anyway, moral of the story, he had to end up walking like an hour to the nearest train station in the pitch black because it was like a country lane. And then he had to pay like £50 in a taxi to get home because home was miles away. And then he had the audacity to try and get me to pay £20 the next day. I don't want all of the money. I just want half for the taxi fare that I had to pay. Like, no. Are you stupid? No. So I was done completely. And do you know what? It actually worked because he actually, for the first time ever, has left me the hell alone. And that is exactly the result that I wanted. I am so happy with that. I am so proud of that. And I'm so proud of myself that I actually for once stood up to him. So yeah, drop me a comment below and let me know what you have done to get back at an ex, you know, because I love stories like this. I absolutely love it. And you know, it adds light to whatever done it. It's funny to look back. Obviously at the time you feel a bit like, oh gosh, why did I do that? You know, one thing I will add as well is that I did, like, the whole 45 minutes it took him, or hour, whatever it took him to walk down that country lane, I did drive really slowly at the side of him and I had the window down slightly. You know, so I'm not that cruel because I didn't want to hear on the news the next day like something terrible had happened to him, and then I'd be like, oh my god, if I didn't leave him there, then that would never have happened. I didn't want to have to live with anything like that. So as soon as I got him like to like the daylight, not daylight, like the street lights again of a normal road, is when I was just like, see ya, and I was gone. So yeah. And during that hour drive next to him, I did tell him literally everything of what he'd done to me. And he still could not say sorry. That is when you know you are dealing with a narcissist, okay? They treat you so bad, but they still can't admit they've done wrong. They still cannot find it within themselves to apologise for doing you wrong. And it's wrong, literally. So, anyway, thank you for listening to my story. If you are still here, comment below your experience. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, please. And follow me for more stories and randomness. I think in my next video, I think it's going to be like a how-to video, because I've got these really fiddly things they're like little box. I think I've got one here somewhere, I'm not too sure, can't actually see it, but yeah, I'm going to be doing a how-to video on how to make them anyway, because I found it really hard, and I think a lot of people, if they're trying to also do this, are also going to find this hard. So I'm going to do a little video on that and hopefully make that a bit easier for you. If there is anything in particular you would like to see more of, like, you know, my fur babies, or, you know, you want more stories, random ones, you know, makeup, hair, whatever, then you just hit their comments below and just let me know, because if you're not telling me, then I don't know what to do for you. And obviously that's the whole purpose of me being here, is because I want to entertain you. I want to give to you what you want from a YouTube channel that you are subscribed to. So anyway, much love, peace out from the one and only Queen Chi.